You get used to it.
No, it's because I had Padley's mic up.
Stream's live. Nobody's watching though.
Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of the Void King. No.
Where we're doing something, but it's
We need
not horror.
cheese back for that.
Torrent,
We're doing something, but not horror.
Torrent, can you just take that shit and get the fuck out?
Aw.
I enjoyed it.
I used to be a YouTuber a long time ago.
Bruh, same. We don't talk about those days.
I fucking love those days.
I want to talk about it. Those videos are still out there too.
They are, and they're public access.
Yeah.
Wait, what's this now? I'm confused.
You don't
Bird?
need to know.
Bird's
Yeah.
got a YouTube channel.
Motherfucker, I swear to God.
I mean,
fucking weird.
I've got an old YouTube channel, but for the love of God, I'm never sharing that with any of you guys. I don't even know if my brother knows about it, but it was definitely one that me and my old friends used to
I
do.
remember it.
You do not know the name of the channel. Shut up.
I do remember the name of the
Fuck
channel.
off. No, you don't.
Say it for all of our
No.
viewers.
Okay,
Okay.
so since I feel like changing the subjects, me and Azure had a very engrossing conversation about if liking feet was the original fetish and if it's cool. I'm requesting input from everybody here, so like pipe up.
I think you
So
should make a YouTube
we're playing
video about
D&D, right?
Yeah, I don't know. We're on this
Don't
fetish
fucking dodge my
tangent.
question.
I think you and I just spent a little bit too much time together.
Look, all right, I was in the against party. He was for the for party. All right. As long as you don't got those gross ass danglies, like you're
Oh
fine.
my God! All right, let
Let's move
Manfred
on,
talk.
shall we?
How about
If we summarize what happened last week,
Yeah.
instead of whatever is about to happen next?
All right, where do you start?
We started in the library because
Correct.
that's where we started going through all the maps.
No.
And Jornock was like, "Hey, I want to go through all the maps," and then he did very messily. And we kind of left it in that state for a while. We did a bit of shopping around. We got into a couple of shenanigans. Then we came back to the library, and Alatar summoned a falcon named Phillig,
I
and
remembered.
that's about it. Oh, and we had a couple of nobles met between Beskar
Ascot.
and Lord Jurthur and the gnome that never stopped talking.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what that gnome?
That gnome was the best. You leave him
Yeah.
alone.
We are going on an adventure to meet him at his town when this is on the road.
Yes. I didn't catch his name because I lost track of everything after he spoke for 10 seconds.
Oh God, I forgot to take some additional notes as well.
That's okay.
I attack you
Taking
using
notes?
my additional notes.
His name was Eric Grasswirl,
Oh God.
We're taking notes.
and his helper was Brayden.
Also, that is the tamest gnome name I've ever seen you make.
Yeah, if you look at the D&D chat, there's pinned messages. I got a Google Doc for all of you to
Okay.
write on.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
I have my own
It's all in
personal
my
notes.
I didn't meet him, so I don't know who that dude is. I have met exactly 0 people except the dwarf who I think we're fighting with right now.
No, you
Right.
met the guy who sold you weed.
Oh, that guy. Oh,
That also
I
happened.
need to find what town he's from so I can burn it.
Probably
it.
that town we're in.
Excessive.
Wait a minute.
These are fucking different directions than what I have.
Did Ryan, who just I'm losing my train of thought. My bad. I fucking suck right now.
Am I echoing right now? I think I'm echoing.
Yep.
I don't hear echoing.
Oh, hey, look at that. I got the secret model.
Excuse you?
Oh, Warhammer stuff I will explain to you later.
Deal. I don't work tomorrow, so I don't have to go to bed.
I don't either.
Rude.
But I will request that I am done by about 9 o'clock because I do have stuff to do tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll be done before that because my kids today were fuckfaces, and I don't want to Chill out.
Aw.
That was
Man.
my day yesterday.
I'm glad your kids aren't old enough to know what YouTube is. Or,
That's
sorry,
not-
they don't know how to find Aflong's channel.
Yeah, let's keep it that way.
Anyways,
Hey, Brian, I got a nice crisp 20 here. If you know what I mean.
He doesn't know what you mean.
so we summoned the Falcon, and I believe that was kind of where we started wrapping things up. We didn't really have a goal in mind past that.
We talked
outside
about
of-
we talked about getting weapons too.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I do know a person who can get us weapons. Not good ones, but can get us weapons. I also know where the weapons are currently stored.
We also finally got together. Was it last session that Peck and Orc old dude got
Potato delivery.
Huh?
Potatoes.
Potato delivery.
Potato delivery happened. We learned
Yeah.
things, and then we spent a very long time trying to get the party actually together.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think we've even played a community of 4 hours, and
Because I couldn't metagame. I didn't have the information available to my character.
no, I know. I'm just.
I didn't
saying.
have like a strike of inspiration to be like, you know what? I want to go to the library.
No, I know.
That's good,
That's good.
but
But
it's kind of hilarious
how
how long
long this is taking for you guys to be a cohesive group. It's amazing. All
All
right. So, where do we want to start? Do we want to start with the weapons, or do we want to start with the wizard? And
I want
then
to start. Want to start with stopping the echo.
The wizard?
If you're getting audio from Roll20, just mute all of Roll20.
Oh,
I did.
Is that
I
what
muted
I
this
did?
entire tab.
Oh, that's not Roll20.
It might be me and Jake because we
Oh.
are sharing. the-
Yep, it's you guys. Don't worry about it then.
Yeah, I'll try to get closer to my microphone and turn down its gain.
There's not a ton we can really do at the moment.
It's all right. No, I wanted to make sure it wasn't on my wasn't just me being dumb.
Telling you, GoFundMe. We each pitch in like $50. We get them good microphones.
50.
Set up. Easy.
Pity.
All right,
You-
let's start with Alatar.
Hi. Why?
Because that's where I decided we're starting.
Okay.
We summoned the Falcon.
I'm just fucking. We're marching off to get weapons. That's all I remember.
All right. So then, where you guys going? What are you doing?
Staring expectantly at Duffy's character.
I think
Yeah.
so, Ryan. You never left. You were just standing afraid by the desk because you
Okay.
learned that Jornock is the outer space lizard, I believe, is how you were referring to him.
He is an outer space lizard. So, anyways, we need to go find weapons. I know a guy who can get us weapons.
Lead
It's
on.
time to go visit Hamish.
Wait, did you say Hamish or Amish? 'Cause-
Hamish.
Okay.
I heard
It's like-
Hamish.
We
He's
can
a
go- I guess
halfling.
we can go to the Amish to get weapons, but I don't think they're very aggressive.
By the way, I don't think anybody else is on the D&D notes. If anybody does want to pop on there.
You're obsessed with the notes.
Shut up! They help me remember.
I'm making mental notes.
Anyways, so let's go talk to Hamish. We gotta go to a tailoring shop.
Okay.
And I will begin to lead the way.
All right. I'm gonna lead the way. I guess if you really want a marching order, you can do that.
You have given me power.
I have.
Big mistake.
Already full of regret. As you make your way towards where you know that the tailoring shop will be, you find that the gates towards the first district is locked.
Oh, that's not good. Wait a second. What time is it?
It's about the middle of the day right now.
Okay. Why is first district locked then?
You recall that the district is locked as a routine measure that is always taken during the Festival of the Reaping.
Oh, that's not good.
So we can't get to Hamish.
Are there any guards?
We may be able to find Hamish, but I don't know if he's still in District 1.
Are there any guards at the gate?
Yeah.
Well, fuck.
Sorry, my mouth is full of potato. Yes, there are guards at the gate. Several. The guard presence that had begun to increase during the end of the parade has stayed pretty strong and numerous, and they are looking very serious, like they do not intend to take any shit from anyone. And actually, a large group of characters, mismatched people, kind of wandering around by a locked gate, is starting to get their attention, and they're looking at you and talking amongst one another.
Well, I will definitely be stepping away from this gate and go and try and find a homeless person. Or somebody raggedy.
Okay. Ducky, the NPC notes that I gave you, did I remember to tell you where they're located?
I have my journal open. Amelin NPCs.
Okay.
They don't tell you exactly. Oh, yes, they do. Except it looks like all of them are in District 1.
They should not be. There should be one that's not.
Hamish is in District 1.
Yep.
Rosie is in District 1.
Mm-hmm.
And Catrice is the librarian in the Temple Ward.
Yes.
We can go talk to her. If the Temple Ward isn't also locked.
We were just there, weren't we?
Yep.
At least I think I was.
Back to the temple.
You guys have just been walking back and forth through the temple ward all morning.
Yep.
If I see any well, let's say poor people. If I see any poor people, I'm gonna actually ask them if they've seen Hamish around.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check. Just a general perception check to see if you find any of those, or actually investigation. To see if you find any of those people while you're walking.
That is a 9. Oh, not a 9. That is an 8.
Okay. The chances of seeing more people in the rich part of town during the Festival of the Reaping is quite low.
That's fair.
Your expectations have been met.
Fantastic.
Alright.
It's always worth a shot in the dark.
It is. You
I got
are
an idea.
Right, so you are looking for, I believe, the Library of the Gods. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Actually, before we do, I'm going to turn to the boy and ask who are we looking for? What do they look like?
We're looking for a halfling, and this halfling has no physical description in my book outside of middle-aged, which is about child size, but perhaps with facial hair. We're looking for a child who looks like he knows what he's doing, and maybe has facial hair. A middle-aged halfling.
What?
All right, I'm gonna.
It looks like you know what doing. Just
I'm
no
gonna-
facial hair.
I'm gonna sit down in a meditation pose and send Philip up to look around.
Okay.
Well, while
Guys,
you're
gonna
out
be
in the middle of
poking
the
his eyes.
street,
Peck's going to be poking him in the temple, trying to tip him over.
Oh boy.
All
So
right.
yeah, that's a good point. Where exactly are you doing this? Just in full view of the guards, or?
I mean, are they gonna get pissy if a bird flies off my shoulder?
I mean, it would draw attention.
Touche.
Depends on if you'd rather not do that or not. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm just asking.
Do we see any alleyways or anything nearby?
There are a few, yeah.
All right. Let's head. I'm gonna head into one of the alleyways and just kind of turn to the others and just say block the path so that no one can see.
Peck will run off to the edge of the path and just start dog-eyeing every peasant who walks by.
Good enough.
Alright.
that would definitely get me to turn my gaze.
All right. So you are. Do you make an investigation check as Falcon or as yourself?
I think it's a bird.
I think so.
That's what Kaylee did.
Oh,
I don't even know what
you
the
know
words
how I
are.
love having Critical Role mentioned in
I
the
know.
I really don't like Critical Role.
There's
I'm
a
just
reason
gonna
I-
put that out there.
There's a reason I don't allow Critical Role content in my games. That is why.
I am catching up in the second season. I'm like almost at episode 100, but I can see why people wouldn't care for it.
I don't mind it.
I like it.
I just don't like constant comparison drawn between my game and that game.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes.
The Matt Mercer syndrome is what you have to be vigilant against.
Yep.
So I just don't allow Critical Role content, and that's why.
I just don't allow it because everybody's like, "Oh, this is nothing like Critical Role." Well, I'm not fucking Critical Role.
It's a unique story.
Anyways,
we're not paid voice actors.
Flying monkey.
Imagine paying for D&D.
So you make me check as your Falcon, I believe.
Yeah. What check was I making again?
Investigation. What are you looking for?
I like that better, even though it's TC.
Falcon, a hunter, an NPC. I don't care about him.
So.
Just use the stats for Hawk.
Be what, 12?
Are you using the stat block, or should I just add the modifier?
No, I'm using the stat block.
Okay. 12. And what are you looking for exactly?
What the hell? Middle-aged. What was it? Gnome?
Halfling.
Halfling.
That word.
I updated your notes with appearances. I forgot to put those in.
Aha! Yes! I now have people.
Haha.
I'm sorry. I forgot to do that. I was trying to like redact what you as a player / character should know, and I forgot to also add appearances.
Oh my God. Hamish is taller than I am.
Okay, well, I'm looking for whatever the description of the person Gavin tells me is.
Okay, so
4'6", muscly, scruffy brown beard, unkempt brown hair, big bushy eyebrows.
Great big bushy beard.
All right, I guess that's what we're looking for then.
all right. And the spell, you have contact with I feel like past 100 feet.
Not past 100 feet.
Okay.
Within 100 feet, I can see through his eyes.
Okay. So within the first 100 feet of his vision, you don't see anything that matches Gavin's description. He's gone for probably 10, 15 minutes, and then you can hear him screaming in the sky. He circles overhead twice, and then swoops down and lands on your shoulder like a hunting bird.
Okay. I can psychically communicate with him to find out what he was finding.
Okay. He relates to you that he did in fact see someone of that description. They seemed fine, Frankie. It seems that there were a couple of guards pacing past his establishment, but he Philly didn't notice anything that would require, would cause you to worry.
Okay.
Is he in District 1?
He is in District 1.
Nice.
I guess I'm going to lead the way towards him then. So
we can't get into District 1.
We can't get into District 1.
Oh, son of a bitch, that's right.
We're going to go back to the Temple Ward because I know somebody else. We just have to try and find the librarian.
Yeah, but the fuck is a librarian going to get us weapons?
You'd be surprised.
We can met a librarian.
Just guys.
Violent people.
Books are.
You know what? I'm leaving. I'm going to the librarian.
God damn it.
Hey, follow.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So who is going to the librarian? Everyone?
I think we're all going.
Yeah. Following the
wizard
kid.
Wizard is following disgruntled. Upset.
Do we have to go back to the terrifying library?
What was scary about the library?
This is a different
Everything?
library.
Oh, this is a different library?
Yeah.
I was scary about the library.
Okay.
You were scary at the library.
I mean, you're just scary and untrustworthy, no matter where you go.
I have not lied once to you.
It doesn't mean a thing.
Insight check.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can't now.
It's not a bad roll.
Unless you were
Okay.
talking for the past 10 minutes.
No, I wasn't. My microphone was acting weird.
18.
All right, cool.
18
Yes.
for my insight.
You're actually inciting me?
Yes.
Which part?
Have you told us a lie?
No.
PvP. No.
Sherlock has,
That's my
has not
PvP
lied,
insight
yeah.
check.
Sherlock has not been lying.
I don't think he has the capacity to lie.
Wow.
He's gonna take that walking around. That's a yes. Let's move on.
All right. So you make your way back into the temple ward. And Gavin, did you relay the name of the library that you're looking for, or are you kind of leading the charge?
I'm just kind of leading the charge. Sorry, I spaced out.
So you lead your new companions all the way down the temple ward, past all of these tall, majestic buildings, to the very back, on the northern side of the ward, where a long white marble building, it looks massive. There are not very many windows. The windows that are there are more like arrow slits with glass over them. It almost has the look of a fortress that's been repurposed as a library. And it stands 3 stories high, and there are great columns on the first floor, in front of an archway that leads through the front double doors, heavy dark wood doors, into the library itself. And it says over the top of the library in Elvish, Library of the Gods.
Oh my god, can I speak Elvish? Or read Elvish? I don't think I could do that. No, I cannot do that.
Sherlock cannot read that.
I'll translate it for everybody.
Oh, I gotta read Elvish. We didn't speak Elvish.
Anyways, I'm going to start dusting off my clothes as best I can and try to make myself look a tiny bit more presentable.
Ooh, question. I actually forgot to ask this before. When we were at the gates and the guards were confiscating weapons, would they have confiscated, like, armor? Because, like, I have, like, what was it, chainmail? Yeah, I have chainmail. They took the shield, but I didn't know if they would have taken that, or if I could keep it.
You can keep it. Were you wearing it into the city, though?
I would say probably not.
Okay.
If I'm expecting combat, then I would probably put it on
So they
beforehand.
probably wouldn't have even thought to take it from you, maybe. But no, they did not take your armor.
Okay. Because, yeah, I've been dressed very dapper, so
I mean,
can't
if
really
you
have
wanna
as
run around-
dapper with chainmail over top.
If you want to run around a festival in full armor, that's your business, you know?
Nope, dapper.
Okay.
Peck's currently struggling pushing a pull door at the library.
But seeing now that we are going to find a way into either the district or acquiring weapons, I'm probably going to take the time to actually put the armor on while that's happening.
In front of the library?
Well, like, when we find the person.
Okay.
Hold on. I know I just met you, but let me change in this armor real quick.
It's not at
Look
all
away, child.
suspicious or anything, especially for an
Look
orc,
away,
you know?
child.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to straighten what I have for clothing and try to clean myself a little bit. I know it's not much, but it's something.
Okay.
And then we will
yeah.
go forth.
Journey forth. Alright, so you are heading into the library. Inside, it's a lot nicer than it looked like from the outside. The outside kind of made it look really almost like it would be cave-like, very foreboding. But inside, it's actually very light and airy, traditional elven architecture. The ceilings are high and vaulted. There's beautiful murals across the plastered ceiling. The marble floor is well cut and it's polished so that it almost blinds you when the reflection from the torches hits your eyes. You walk forward and your footsteps kind of echo in this long hallway, and you reach a wooden desk behind which sits an elvish man who's writing something behind him, and he kind of looks up as you approach. Yes, can I help you?
I'm gonna walk up and do a little bow and ask if is it Miss or Mrs. Farron?
You're not sure.
Ask if Miss Farron is in her office and available for an appointment.
He kind of adjusts one of the monocles he's got in his eye, and he looks down at you. And why would a human rugrat like yourself be in need of Mrs. Farron? Especially on a festival day.
I kind of step in front and say we have business with her.
Do you? And what is the nature of your business?
I'm not at liberty to say at the moment.
Ah. A secretive sort, aren't you? Well, let me ring for her. And he lazily lifts up a brass bell on his desk and gives it a couple of shakes and sets it down. Just browse the portraits on the wall until she arrives. Thank you. And he kind of looks back down at his writing.
Thank you.
A couple minutes go by, and a servant in slippered feet kind of rushes up. They speak in hushed tones, and the servant rushes back into the recesses of the library. You wait 10, 15 minutes more, and then a tall, austere-looking woman with hair just pulled back into a tight bun, sharp cheekbones, a long, thin nose, thin, arched eyebrows. She walks up, her hands kind of pressed together in front of her. Who summoned me?
That'd be me, my lady.
You? Little boy, what are you doing here?
I may have found some, let's say, compatriots who may be able to look into some of the more dangerous matters that you look into around this city.
She kind of stops and gives you a look. Perhaps what?
Perhaps it would be best if we spoke in private.
Yes. And she looks at all of your companions. It might be best if we did speak in private. Come along, follow me. And she turns around and leads her way back into the library.
When you say in private, is it just the boy or all of us?
All of you.
All of you.
Okay.
I'm going to turn back to the party and say, be polite. And then and then scurry off after her.
Won't be an issue.
I just deepen my scowl a little bit and follow.
Okay.
At this point, I basically got permanent, like, resting bitch face going.
Pack's gonna start elbowing the wizard in the leg.
You make your way deeper into the library, following her through a maze of narrow, darkened corridors, and it becomes very obvious that these corridors are not lit because elves don't need them lit. So she is walking along, but those of you without dark vision are in total darkness. You have no idea where you are. You're just kind of relying on the sound of footsteps ahead of you to make sure that...
I have a character that has dark vision.
I do not. Cannot see.
Oh, is that a problem?
Yes.
Oh, well, don't worry. Carry on. We'll be out of here soon enough. And she keeps going. And you make a couple twists and turns. You go up some stairs. The stairs catch you by surprise when you can't see them. Go up some stairs, down a couple hallways, and then she opens a door and you emerge into a dimly lit study that is filled with priceless looking texts lining shelves all along the wall. The shelves are the kind of like display type shelves with like a wooden lattice work kind of lowered, locked in place. A couple of pedestals with lights nearby for studying and reading, and a desk in the middle of the room. She takes a seat at her desk. Now, what dark matters can I help a little boy with on the eve of a festival?
The hallway was pretty dark.
It was like
Yes,
a half snurp.
Well,
That was half snurf. I'll do better, I swear.
yes, well, we don't feel it necessary to serve the needs of those without dark vision. It is the perfect form, after all.
My lady, these people are interested in the more darker sides of the festivals. They've investigated the wagons and maybe a way to look into what's hiding behind all the guards' secret suspicion around this time.
What's hiding in the guards is none of my concern, but if you're interested in finding protection for yourself, I can give you what you're looking for.
Protection is not entirely what I seek right now. It's more answers. What happens to the people behind the walls? And I feel these people share the same mission.
What happens behind the walls is none of my business. As an elven woman, I never pass over there. I have no business there. Whatever happens is the decree of the mayor. I'm sure whatever is going on is perfectly within his knowledge.
I'm
He
gonna
made the rules. I'm sure there is a reason.
speak in Elvish to her and say, "What if that involves illithids?"
She kind of
And I
blinks.
definitely would have heard that because I know Elvish.
She kind of blinks, pats her hair, which is immaculate, and then she kind of leans forward, steeples her fingers, and replies in Elvish, "And what gives you the idea that there are illithids in this city?"
Oh god, I gotta remember my evidence.
Rat brain.
The rats with the exposed brains.
I tell her about the rats that I saw and the research I did in the whatever the hell it's called, something
Library?
university, whatever's library. I can't remember.
The library in the other district.
That'll work.
That's
And I
very
mentioned that those are a surefire sign of illithid activity.
It's a very serious accusation if indeed you are accusing us of harboring illithids. Is that what you're doing?
Not accusing you of harboring illithids. It's basically
just
exploring the
a
investigation.
sign. It's a sign. It doesn't mean anything in particular.
But where there are, as you say, rats with exposed brains, you're sure to find illithid masters. Is that correct?
Yes.
Well, I'm sure I don't know what the illithids would be doing in the poor parts of this city. There is nothing of note there. Nothing of interest or value to them.
Not even food.
Were I to venture a guess, it's those that are of no value thereafter.
Well, I cannot get you into those districts if that's what you're asking.
That is not what I'm asking. What we are asking is for weapons.
Weapons. Weapons I can give you. Are you going to... Do you intend to take on these illithid forces on your own?
If we
It doesn't
must.
seem that you're very well ready to.
You need to show respect!
It's not my place! I'm a librarian, I don't fight. Why would I take on illithids unless they were in my library, desecrating my texts? Why should I care?
Illithids don't often stay contained, so it's in your best interest to help us take care of them.
There are
Oh
guards
my-
in the city. You don't trust the guards to do their duty?
Do you trust the guards to take on
Yes,
illithids?
implicitly. That's what they're for.
Then surely you've never met a guard.
Oh
Met
my
many
god.
guards. They've been
I don't think
incredibly
we're going to
helpful
get our
me.
weapons.
Young sir, she looks at Alatar. There are rules in place, and those rules have a meaning. Our mayor put guards on duty. Those guards are guarding the poor districts of the city. Whether or not there are Illithids in that district is not my concern. Has it occurred to you that perhaps there are more guards there because there are Illithids there? And that
Has
they
it
are
occurred
there...
to you that the Illithids are using the poor or any other person as food?
Um,
Now, what happens when you run out of
oh my
food?
god.
What is your proof?
While this is happening, could I just have a look around the study? I'm just looking around, see if there's any, like, paintings or anything.
Gavin's gonna hide his face and try to make himself a little smaller in the room. And try to distance myself from the wizard.
Sounds like appeasement to Jornok.
Yeah, you look around. There are portraits of various people. They are all of figures. They look to be self-portraits.
Are they, like, kind of regal, elegant, and well-made things?
Yeah, they're professional.
Would I know any of the artists?
Of the artists?
Yeah, any of the artists that made the portraits.
Make an intelligence check.
Now, hold on 1 second. I was hoping to do... Oh, history is a 0, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Damn, 9.
No. Best you can tell, it's probably a local artist that's been commissioned by the library.
Okay.
Peck would like to pull on Alatar's arm really quick and just sort of look him in the eye really quick and just be like, "Are you sure? The poor people food for the elephant."
So, I am proficient in history. Can I think back of any historical battles or anything between elves and Illithids?
Make a history check.
Sorry?
Make a history check.
25.
25.
Damn.
Between elves and Illithids, no. You do know that in the very distant past of Pendarvis, the Illithids were a problem. They were dealt with by the Gith, who were in charge at that time, and they roused massive armies to essentially purge the land of anything remotely resembling an Illithid.
Nothing useful there.
Being blown off, Peck is going to basically just start worriedly going back to the corner of the room.
Catrice sits up straight in her desk and looks at Alatar. Young man, I can give you weapons if that is what you require, but I am selling them to you with the intent that you need them to protect yourself. These are not weapons of war. You are not to go storming the gates and thinking you can get through the guards with my weapons and take on the Illithid threat, if there is such a thing, alone. You are heroic and you are foolish and you will die. But if you want to spend your money on my trinkets, go right ahead.
The way I see it, if we leave and nothing happens with Illithids, your library is at risk.
My library has stood for 300 years or more and has never been at risk.
And if truly you've read books, then you know cities rise and fall by the hour.
No way.
They do. That's correct. But if you read books, you would know that Oz is the most successful civilization to ever have record in Pendarvis. And I challenge you to find another people more suited to the task of purifying the land and bringing everyone within it to a higher level. Your own race tried to take over this land, if I recall, and fell within less than 2 centuries from infighting and shattered alliances.
Damn. My dwarf just kind of says that in the back.
In my historical knowledge, do I know of any instances where elves failed?
Oh my god.
Make a history check.
I feel like we're just going in circles with this argument.
Ah, shit, 11.
Is this a diss battle?
I mean, elves are in charge right now.
I came here to get you guys weapons. That was it. That was all we needed to do.
Alatar is taking a front to this. He will not stand by.
I'm gonna step in, if I may. When you say you have weapons to provide us, are they weapons of your own, or are they by chance the weapons that we turned in upon entering the gates?
She kind of laughs. Why, Orc, would I have your weapons in the library of the gods? You turned in your weapons at the gatehouse, and were told where to find them.
Jornak
Why
kind
would
of
they be here?
Jornak is just nodding in the background because it makes a lot of sense to him.
Well, I only ask is because I didn't know if you had any connections that you could actually get us our weapons back, and then you don't even have to give us your weapons, and if we were to do something stupid, it wouldn't be tied back to you.
Oh, believe me, it won't be tied back to me anyway. Why would I find your weapons for you for free when I could sell you mine? I have no contacts among the guards. I'm a librarian.
Okay. I got nothing else to add now.
Peck is going to sit in the back of the room and just be like, "Can we get weapons and go? My dad is probably going to die."
She kind of arches an eyebrow. Your little bird friend is right. If it's weapons you're here for, I can help you. If it's information you want, you've already tried. If you want information on the gods in the library of the gods, I would be more than happy to assist you. But if you want to grill me about Illithid presence in the city and why or why not I should care, perhaps your priorities are misaligned.
Peck will walk up with like a couple of silver pieces, slapping on the table. Spear.
A spear. I can
Yes.
give you a spear for a gold.
Shuffles into his pockets.
I pay for the spear.
No. Peck slowly puts it back. Thank you. Turns back to the lady. This is some highway robbery.
Perhaps.
Takes the spear, balances a little bit, kind of steps aside, motions for the next people to come up.
It's a rudimentary spear. It's tipped with glass. Every time you use it, there is a chance it will shatter. It does 1d6 piercing damage.
So is it basically a normal spear but fragile?
Yes.
Okay, great.
What an awesome weapon.
Why don't I just buy a bird boy spear?
Yes, you did.
Okay, well, I'm gonna ask, do you perchance have a shield or buckler?
I have a war pick. I have another spear. And I have several projectiles.
So no
Sling.
shield.
No shield, unfortunately. There is a man in the first district who can help you if you can get past the guards.
I will pass on a weapon for now.
Of course. That's your choice.
Do you
Anyone
have a
else?
giant club?
I have a war pick. Or another spear.
What's that?
A war pick is a stick with a pointy thing on the end.
Yeah, I need a club.
Okay.
You could literally just grab a chair leg, Ryan.
Yeah, right.
I was honestly thinking about that.
Now, does that count as a club or an improvised weapon?
I don't know. Depends
I
on the
mean,
chair.
how far apart are you really?
I'm gonna just slap a gold
Semantics.
down. I'm gonna slap a gold down and ask for a spear.
She hands it to you. So it has the properties of a spear, but it does 1d6 piercing and has a chance to shatter.
I'm gonna flip it around and dash the point on the ground.
Jornak could make a club.
She's gonna shrug. I don't want to tell you how to spend your money.
I could have used that.
Please don't scratch her floors.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of a little bit of BM, but also useful for me.
Please stop trying to piss off the nice lady who's trying to help us.
So after smashing the tip of the spear, I'm gonna put my hood up,
Oh my god.
punch my back over a little bit, and pretend that I need the walking stick.
She's gonna arch her eyebrow again. Interesting, you managed to make it all the way here without a problem.
I'm just standing there with my ornate cane and just looking at him like, why do you look like you're older than me right now?
No sane guard would deprive an old man of his walking stick.
I see what you did there.
Oh, just wait. I've got the Gandalf quotes just waiting.
Now I know why you wanted to play a wizard.
You shall not copyright infringe.
It's a
I'll-
private session. It's
I'll
fine.
kind of turn to the dwarf in kind of a private conversation. If you need club, Jornak could make one.
I step back. I just kind of look at him.
Come on,
Like,
how often do you get alien
That's-
technology? Come on.
it's okay. I got it. Not
You
taking
are
my
sure?
eyes off of him. Yes.
Okay.
Does
Don't
anyone
have
else,
materials anyways. Need
does
to
anyone
get
else want my assistance?
Unless you
Jornak
got a
will pass.
club.
Boy, would you like a weapon?
I will be fine. I'm like rubbing the side of my head at this point. Just I will be fine. Please leave.
We should go.
I kind of just start hobbling away.
My lady, I am very sorry for this intrusion. You have been helpful beyond measure. And then I will bow and scurry after my compatriots.
You are welcome here again, boy.
Thank you, my lady.
I will.
Um,
Sorry, go ahead.
I need Alatar to make a performance check.
Oh god.
Is it promptly? What's that modified by? Because I'm stupid. Never mind.
Your
I see what-
charisma.
I'm gonna leave charisma, yeah.
whopping 7.
Good to know.
Have you rolled above a 10 tonight?
I rolled a
He's probably
25.
only rolled
Okay,
twice.
he did get a 25. He had
Okay,
that
I forgot
history
about that.
check.
As everybody's leaving, I'll kind of like linger and just stare her up and down.
Can I help you?
No. Then I leave.
Okay.
Again,
Um,
very sorry.
So, who is leading the way back out of here? Because she is not accompanying you, and it is dark in the
I'll
past.
I got
hold-
dark vision. I can lead out, probably.
I'll just hold a firebolt in my hand to get some monicum of light.
Oh my god, no, please. Just follow the orc.
I have torch. I could light torch.
You do not want to anchor this lady.
How is lighting
Follow
my
the
ass way
orc.
out of here? Like, gonna anger.
Why are you so afraid of a librarian?
It's not that I'm afraid of her, it's I'm afraid of what she can and can't do.
Why would you be afraid of something she can't do?
It's not my place to speak of her, especially behind her back. Especially after that performance!
And just like look back at him and give him a little wink.
I follow the Grey Tusk.
So, we have weapons. Where go now?
Jornak not sure about that.
Do
We
I know
could-
of...
Did we have a full plan?
No.
No.
I have the smatterings of one.
Better
Okay.
than the rest of us, I guess.
I'm just surprised the first one went as smoothly as it did.
Just give a light chuckle.
So, Do I know of any way we could potentially get into District 1 without having to traverse through the sewers?
Without having to traverse through the sewers, it's going to be significantly more difficult. There are watchtowers posted regularly throughout the city. You do know that in the back corners of some of the wards, there are places where it would be easier to climb the walls that are generally off of the guard patrol routes, because they don't expect people from the richer wards to be going out of their way to climb into the poorer ones.
Okay. Small bird person,
Yes.
you said something about your father dying.
Yes.
Explain to me, what is that?
In first ward, is it in first ward, right?
Yes.
And what was the name of the end?
Of the tavern?
Yeah.
I don't know if I named the tavern.
I think it have a name.
I don't remember what it was. Oh, look. You keep going.
Okay, but anyway, in first ward, owner of tavern, Brusque, dwarf. Normally, I spend festival with him. Today, locked out.
Why are you locked out?
Potatoes.
Potato. Too long, I guess. Worried.
Not good.
No. We could try to climb the wall.
I need Heck and Gavin to make intelligence checks, please.
But I'm dumb.
I know.
I am not, though.
5.
Oof.
I've received a solid 16.
You remember one place where the wall is crumbled enough in the harbor ward, the old city, where the wall is crumbled enough near the base for you to squeeze through and possibly also Peck, and maybe the dwarf.
Oh boy. Alright. So, what is your guys' total plan here? Because I plan to get behind those walls without dying and figuring out what's happening to the people here.
Good with that.
Are there any? What are our options? And also, boy, what is your name?
Gavin, you can call me Kid.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
I am Peck.
Peck,
Oh.
I'll remember that.
Well, Gavin, you seem to have the lay of the city more than any of us. What are our options?
And
Well-
I take mental notes as, oh, Peck is his name, not what he is. Because I definitely thought that's...
Okay, that was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I asked what he is, and he said, I Peck. So I was just going with the assumption that he is something called Peck.
Ding! Light bulb.
Peck's also going to tilt his head for a minute and be like, hold on. Point. Baskar.
Jornak.
Gavin. And then point to the dwarf. Eh?
Og.
Og. And then point to the grumpy wizard.
I am
Eh?
Alatar.
Alatar. Okay.
Okay, well.
Now,
Plan?
Gavin, what are our options?
Well, one of them was the very kind lady that you managed to not anger for some reason.
By the way, did Peck
That is
hide
the
his
laugh
spear?
that
Did
Alatar
Peck,
gives out.
did Peck hide his spear?
Did Peck hide his spear?
How are you hiding a spear?
I would not be able to hide a fucking spear.
I thought he hid darts or something.
I have darts
I
on
got
me.
it.
That's
I
just
got
'cause I'm a belt.
I got it. You take your sack of potato, you tie it to the end of the spear, and it's your hobo bundle.
Hey,
I mean, yeah, Peck will do that. I'll take your idea straight up.
I actually like that idea.
He'd be like, oh, potato delivery.
there you go. Perfect.
It's just a bindle. It's
Bringing it
fine.
back. bring
Someone
it
will
back.
think that I'm about to smack them. with
Oh,
mashed
man,
potatoes,
it's a
but
callback.
boy, are they in for a shock.
Them potatoes going to come in handy someday, and today is that day.
Make a
Hey,
taste
they-
check to see how good you are at making a potato sack look like a hobo.
Oh, I'm a champion potato sack hobo maker. I'm got a 20.
Great. My
I can
notes
hear.
say-
Beautiful.
My
I can
notes say peck 20 to make potatoes look like hobo sack.
Potato and onions. It's like a dual wielding kind of situation. Actually, I'll do one at both ends so it's balanced. There you go.
Okay.
Just
Alrighty.
still poking out at that point, though.
Well, I mean, it's kind of wrapped around it so that like the burlap sack covers it.
Okay.
Well,
Well, that was
so
fun.
we can talk to Hamish now, who we will treat with a lot more respect than the lady. I will eye Alatar after that remark.
Maybe
Can
different.
we-
Maybe
before-
different soft skin talk to this one.
Can we
you have
first,
as much about elves as I did. You wouldn't have much respect for them either.
can we first check Brusque?
Brusque. Yeah, we could stop by your father's place.
Thank you. Just check.
We need to get into District 1. Would talking to this next person help us with that?
Hamish may be able to help us. He's definitely got a... I don't want to say grudge, but definitely doesn't agree with the mayor and how the poor are treated around here. The best we could do is try to potentially offer some service, and maybe he'd be willing to, you know, scratch our back, we scratch his.
Jornak understand that.
Does Peck know this Amish?
I'm gonna whisper to Jornak. It's not a literal thing.
Jornak understand.
Oh boy. Make an intelligence check, Peck.
Why that be intelligence? About 10.
We're in the planning stages and it's not going our way, guys.
God.
Things
Too
can only
many-
go up from there.
Combat's gonna go
Dummies.
swimmingly.
It's possible he's come into your father's tavern in the past, but you don't recall offhand
Okay, just checking.
anything about him.
Okay, so plan is where? Let's go.
Talk to
Well-
Hamish. We just have to get into the district.
Right.
And that might work for us, being, you know, small in stature. But I
Boy.
don't know about you guys unless you really want to start crawling through some sewers. That's your
Boy.
only option unless you want to climb and potentially risk the guards.
Boy, you seem like a decent lad. I wouldn't send you with this dwarf anywhere. My
Whoa.
vote is for the sewers.
Whoa. I didn't even do anything yet. Damn.
You stole my gold, you son of a...
Wow.
Oh, right, that.
Huh.
Alatar is petty. He's so petty.
Not petty,
Oh,
just
good.
vindictive.
Yeah.
Well, I don't even like kids, so I don't care. It's just the principle of the matter that I'm offended over.
Okay.
As well, if anything, maybe our dwarf friend can help us navigate the tunnel or sewers.
Again?
Well, it's underground.
Peck's gonna be already looking for a way to get into the sewers near them.
Heck, we might be able to meet them halfway if we slip behind the walls.
Well, it's a good thing I've already changed. I did not want to ruin the good suit.
Where are you changing exactly?
I guess
Where
we're in
am I
pitch black.
changing?
So
You are in pitch black. That's true.
now's
We
the
had
time.
this entire conversation in the pitch black corridor.
We did.
I thought we were standing on the staircase.
No.
This is,
Me
a,
too.
this is a bad
Well, I
idea.
mean, we had a bird with the spear. We had
I've
an
got
orc putting on armor. I don't think people want to exactly see that crap.
I mean, I've got like a little candle's worth of flame in my hand, but I guarantee you that ain't going that far.
Oh my goodness.
I thought we were fucking walking and talking. I thought we were already outside.
I thought so too.
I thought we were somewhere not in pitch black.
Yo, blind.
Okay, so whenever the armor's finally done, which Peck would be fucking really impatiently opening the door and checking every now and then, like, hurry up! Let's go! Come
It
on!
takes about
10?
15 minutes, yeah, to get his armor on. So for 10-15 minutes, you're just chilling out in the pitch black corridor, like
No, Peck would have, like, bailed out to the end of the room.
Okay, so you're coming back out into the main hallway of the library.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So you're standing by yourself in the echoey hallway, and the guy at the desk kind of looks up. Can I help you?
Good day!
Yes.
Good day! Peck's just kind of nervously shifty-eyeing.
Is there someone I should call for you? You look lost.
No. Dad taking a shit.
Excuse me, young man. We do not use that language in front of...
Sorry.
This is the library of the gods.
Using the privy.
Remember where you are.
Sorry.
Peck, it is time for us to leave. Sir, I'm very sorry. I'm going to bow and then hurriedly start pushing Peck out the door with me.
Apologetically, he looks at Gavin and just goes, "Be polite." Sorry.
Does it bother you guys that one of your most sane members is a 12-year-old?
Oh, it's a great man position. We also
Yeah.
have the IT wizard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't forget the wizard. He's not.
Remind me, I may
Meanwhile.
need to discuss with you Gavin's condition.
Yeah.
Because I think 12 is a tad too young for the way I'm playing him.
Okay.
He's definitely 12-year-old physically, just not mentally.
Like, what condition? Like, do we need to get you some salve?
Leprosy. It's leprosy.
Oh, good.
It's leprosy and mind rot.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Don't blame you.
All right. Anyways, I am outside the library now, away from all the elves that I will no longer piss off.
Okay. Great. You and Peck are outside.
I guess we're just stuck waiting for the orc because I'm blind.
Pretty much.
This is bad. Do not like.
Very nice.
Okay, so the small people were going to climb under the wall, and then the rest of people were going through the sewers or over the wall.
Peck was going to make a comment, though, actually.
Okay.
We should stay as a group. I don't think splitting smart.
Stronger together.
I'm all right.
Please don't
Okay,
get the
Caesar.
for that.
Say that again badly.
Please tell me you picked up some twigs and bent them for that.
Nope. I should have.
I'm all right with sticking together, but it's going to be a smelly adventure.
I'm
Over a
okay.
wall.
With stink. See? And Peck holds out his arm in front of Gavin's face, and it's quite ranky.
Nice.
Well,
Shall we?
lead on, Gavin.
All right. I will take them to the closest manhole / entrance to the sewer to District 1 as we can.
Okay. So
And-
the easiest way to get into the sewers, you've learned from the rich part of town. Most of these parts of town are pretty heavily peopled, watched. there is an area behind the warehouses in the trade ward that has a rain ditch, and the grate is a little bit loose, and you've pried it up in the past just to see if you could.
Ooh, I got an idea.
I don't know if I want to hear the idea.
No, it's a good idea.
Are you sure
Wait.
about that?
Wait, hold on. Before we go, do you know your way through the sewers, or are we kind of just like rough guessing it?
I know my way well enough to eventually get there.
All right, cool. Then I'm just going to send Phillig up to fly around.
Okay. Pardon me while I look up some stat blocks, just in case.
Nope, I don't think we should go to the sewer anymore. There's stat blocks down there, guys.
That's metagaming, Peck!
Wait, were we gonna go see what's his face first?
No, we
Hamish?
him, but
He's
he's
there. Everybody.
Yeah, we have to get into District 1 to go talk to him.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I guess I was confused about
You're
that.
thinking about Brusk, and Brusk is also in there.
Yeah, basically everybody we need is on the other side of the wall.
That's correct.
Then sewers we shall trudge.
Oh god, the sewers is the dungeon.
You suggested it.
Alright guys, let's go!
Jornak be fine. Jornak
Hey,
can
you
hold
almost-
that long time.
You almost sent half the party to the sewers. Just remember that.
Yes! Because I was gonna survive!
We now know
Oh,
which
you
type
guys.
of Ducky is.
Yeah.
Ducky is surviving on the streets. If you think I'm going to risk my neck for people I barely met and disrespected the people I get weapons from, you are sorely mistaken.
You didn't even talk to that person before now.
No! Let's go! Let's go to the sewers!
No, let's go. No more chatter.
He's-
All right.
I checked
Oh,
to
yeah.
see if there's anybody watching us before
This
I
is
rip
gonna
this
be
thing
fun.
off.
Make a perception check to see if anyone is watching you.
22.
Fuck.
I mean, in the sense that a random group of people who generally don't look like they go to the Library of the Gods is coming out of the Library of the Gods together. One of them and everyone in armor. Yes, people are looking at you.
One of them with a potato
One of
sack
them
and
with a
stick.
potato haversack,
Yeah. I mean, I'm just in a red cloak. Like,
and one of them pretending to limp. Yes, people are watching you.
We're like when NPCs spawn in the wrong parts of the map.
Yes.
It is time to leave. It is time to leave now.
So we're rushing to the first sewer entrance.
Are
Trying
you?
to be as inconspicuous as possible, but yes.
How the fuck can our group do inconspicuous, Ducky?
That's
was
why
gonna
I
say.
said we're rushing.
that's. Yeah, all right.
Why we are rushing.
Too many eyes upon us.
Too many conspicuous.
We must find a way to draw eyes away.
This episode of The Void King, let's see how long it takes for Gavin to get triggered.
You mean he hasn't already?
45 seconds, new record.
Oh God, you guys. You're doing it to yourselves.
Alrighty. Shall we?
Yes.
Into the stink pit.
Torin cracks a beer.
Yeah, you were far too young.
Oh,
That's
shit.
what you think.
You got some fucking Benjamin Button bullshit going on.
Yeah,
God damn it. That's why he knows so much shit.
All right. So I'm gonna need a marching order then. Let me put you on the battle map.
Right behind Gavin.
What?
I
Guess I
behind.
have to leave.
Well, you're the one who knows where we're going.
I guess I'd be
That's
first or
fair.
second in line.
I'll be last because I don't trust half these people.
I mean, it'd
Okay.
probably be best if I stand right behind Gavin because I can hold up a small amount of flame.
Jornak.
This is a sewer. Are we able to bring flame down here?
It ain't like it's gonna ignite it.
Oh,
It is-
Probably.
stupid. Peck's gonna take out a tinderbox and immediately light up a torch, not even thinking.
Yeah. Here we go, baby.
Does it explode?
There's some
Hang on,
monitor
I'm trying to drag people onto the battle map.
I don't
Hold
kidding,
on.
sorry.
How do you dress? Oh, there we go. Finally.
That's me. That's me.
Oh, that person's huge. Holy shit.
Yes.
They're not snapping to the grid for some reason.
He's a very large 12-year-old. All right.
Avatar, go on the map. There we go.
I like how he's just Og, or in other words, OG.
He is the OG clubber.
Whoa.
You might need to
Can't control.
scale yourselves a little bit.
Cannot control.
Yeah, I would if I had control.
I don't have
You
control.
don't have control? Oh,
Nope.
fucking.
Nope, we lose all our permissions on the new map.
The other map, you
I still can control my
No,
character.
It works really quick.
Hang on, I was in the middle of something. What? Go to the other map and copy paste?
Yeah, it pulls him in and keeps him controlled. I do it all the time.
Okay, so how do I do that?
Control click or try click everybody.
Sorry, guys.
It's all good. I don't know how to work this program at all, so.
Same.
I think we need to click him.
The only way I was able to get it to work,
Hey.
I meticulously planned everything out.
Also,
Ah.
we
Wait, how do I?
resize
Yeah, I don't know how to resize this.
Yeah.
You should just have a bounding box and you click
we
on them.
don't beat the box box.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah, you have to do that.
Okay, well.
Aha! Thank you.
I can rotate. Whee!
I am now
What
my
is it?
appropriate size.
Keep Heck and Jormok that size as canon.
Oh, he's so tiny. Oh, he's so adorable.
I think
Oh,
Jormok.
I'm so tiny.
You're a dwarf, dude.
Wait, is my token actually a zombie?
But
No.
dwarf, not an ant.
That'd be hilarious. Whoa,
That would be
I'm-
hilarious.
Your token is commoner?
I got
Okay.
I got thick.
Commoner zombie. Okay.
That's fair.
Really
I mean,
thick.
it matches the description, so.
Good enough.
How dark is the sewer, by the way? Without the torch being lit.
Okay, so yes, let's go back to the part where you're lighting a tinderbox in a sewer.
Yep, Peck is.
Okay. I mean, I'm really not sure what happened. That's just the last thing I was.
Nothing would happen. Sewers don't do that shit.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, unless
Like
unless
some
there's
sort
some
of
sort of
under-
pressurized gas that was introduced.
Not in old sewers.
No, and you'd have to dig really deep to get any sort of natural gas.
Yeah,
And
Underdark.
at that point, it would just eventually leave the sewer, probably over a week or so.
Thanks
Yeah.
for the idea, man.
Mm-hmm.
Gas chambers in the Underdark. Hell yeah, that'd be fun as hell.
Remember, he said that, everyone. I'm
Oh
writing it
yeah,
down.
explodes in episode 46.
I'm
Calling
writing
him.
it down right now. Gas chambers. in
Why
Underdark.
give her ideas, guys?
Because I enjoy the suffering.
Can no one talk for the rest of the session?
Speaking of suffering, right before I jump into the manhole, I hold my breath because I can hold my breath for 15 minutes.
How fucking long do you think we're gonna be in the sewer?
Probably, hopefully, less than 15 minutes.
You're gonna have a real bad first whiff in, buddy.
Honestly, I'm expecting longer than 15 minutes, but I'm still doing it.
I mean, yes, longer than 15 minutes would be
I
accurate.
mean, probably just better to acclimate yourself to the scent early.
Too late. Jordok's already doing it.
All right. So here's the manhole cover right here that you guys went down.
Who's Spearsy?
There's the ladder to get down into the thing. What are you asking me?
I was wondering who Spearsy was.
That's Beskar.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
Beskar.
okay.
That's me.
You only get nameplates for yourself, apparently. So.
I really like that you're MS painting this, because that's how I do dungeons.
Oh yeah.
So yes, if I had known, if I had used my brain, I would have a sewer dungeon. I will next week, but for this
Nah.
week, this is what I've
Don't
got.
worry about it. Does the job. D&D is about
Immersion.
the imagination.
Immersion.
Theater of the mind.
Yeah, exactly.
Yarp.
Apparently, Justin needs a map for everything, though.
I
Yarp.
drew this on the wrong layer, so sorry about that as well.
I mean, we can't tell which layer it's on.
I can.
Yep.
It's gonna drive you nuts.
Yep. I did consider restarting.
Oh, I'm in the wall.
And I was like, nah.
Oh, this is gonna be real fucking tight quarters.
It's a sewer!
Yeah.
Dude, you're lucky you can stand up.
Yeah. Yeah, this ain't no Oblivion sewers where it's like fucking
No.
20
No.
Sewer.
Yeah, it's got to be a way.
Have you seen a real sewer, Padley? They're not very large.
I've been in real sewers, thank you very much.
I have as
Why?
well.
Because my job.
Okay.
It was technically not like a normal sewer, it was the end of a sewers, if that counts.
I was a very curious child in high school. Boy, let me tell you, I got into a bit of trouble for that.
Oh
I
shit.
can only imagine.
Do you get it?
Thankfully,
it.
Thankfully, it wasn't any sort of legal trouble. Just my parents really not liking the fact I smelled like sewer.
Alatar's character picture is like blurry enough, it looks like he's on an acid trip.
Yeah, it looks like somebody just kind of like took other thumb and just kind of like
Smeared you?
So the squiggled areas are walls, okay? It's not like...
No, we get it, we get it.
I thought I'd be
Alright.
first or second in the marching order.
I guess you do have dark vision.
Yup.
I'm trying to snag whatever position I can get, but I think this is about what we're gonna get. Although I don't think that you're gonna be in front of Gavin because you don't know where the fuck you're going, do you?
Well, that's why I said first or second.
You probably want to get behind Gavin.
You can just like tap him on the shoulder to tell him where to go.
Oh, valid.
I mean, he has words.
No, he does not.
That's a difficult concept for me.
There are no words.
It is a
Words,
difficult.
All right, that's fair.
words are
I'm
not...
not.
And while we're moving through here, I'm gonna take my cane and I'm gonna expand it into a freaking quarterstaff.
Oh, he's go gadgeting.
Yep.
Did not
So-
expect that.
Sneaky.
He's
DD Beyond, I
compensating.
want the stat block.
I don't like stat blocks.
Well, you chose the sewers. Literally chose the sewers.
That
No, the sewer chose
I
us.
know.
Multiple options. And you went, sewers is fun. So here we
Well,
are.
very well.
It's
Sure not
level
take-
1 of an RPG. Sewers is like in the top 3 list of where you're gonna
It's
go.
mandatory, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so
My group went to the sewers, that's for sure.
I take it Ryan is traveling subterranean since he is a
Yeah.
dwarf.
Sure.
You should
You're
move so long. It's
Is he
triggering.
just like straight moling on through? Like what?
Yeah. There he goes.
would a
Why?
fucking worm-
I was mining, all right? It's just an instinct I have. Okay.
You know,
would a purple worm be too much for level 1?
Yes, Amandor.
Wait,
Yes.
Wait,
that
did
is
we
a
get
CR. That is a CR 13, Amanda.
did we get clubs for people?
no.
Dwarf, get in
That's-
front. Get in front of Jornach. Jornach will be rear guard.
Oh, that's gonna make him. He's gonna really trust that.
I mean, Jornach probably doesn't fully understand how much he doesn't trust him. So,
Ooh, let's play some music. I have no music for this, but I'll do my best.
As we're traveling through the sewers, Tyke's gonna pull on Alatar's cloak and be like, "Alatar, Alatar."
Just get
How
go to YouTube, search up like 20 minutes of fart noises while we're going
No,
through the
I've
sewer.
got something.
No. Bad font.
I just happen to have been listening to something that'll work-ish.
Peck's just gonna keep pulling on Alatar's cloak though, just to bug him, until he recognizes that he's trying to get his attention.
Kind of just look over my shoulder at him.
Alatar,
He is.
I farted.
Really? Because I couldn't tell.
There. Thank you, Iron Cthulhu Apocalypse, for this very strange ambient music.
Are you put? Oh, Rhythmbot. Hey, Rhythmbot. I remember you.
I can't.
Well, you
fucking
got
run.
really ASMR all of a sudden.
Sorry, my microphone's really close to me, so I'm trying to
Yeah.
help with the
can just-
echo.
I can just imagine you like hunched over a microphone, really trying hard to make these peck sounds.
It's a,
Okay, I'm
I'm not trying as hard today, if you can't tell, but
I'm gonna turn to Gavin and be like, Gavin, my child, where are we heading from here?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
What?
I thought
Ryan,
you knew where to
I
go
only
from
knew
here.
I only know the sewers connect to District 1. I don't know. Have I been through the sewers before? I sure as shit don't want to.
I'm gonna say
Stop
being
making
a
poop
kid,
jokes.
being on your own, probably not. You've
Yeah.
probably done what you can to not go into the sewers.
Well,
But no
you are-
bullies gave him a medieval swirly.
You are accustomed with ways to get into the sewer because you've familiarized yourself with it in case you have no other options, but you have done your best to not go in the sewers at all.
well, which way
I-
we going?
I-
North, east, southwest? What the hell is it?
should
Which
have gotten a map of
direction-
the sewer.
Which direction of was the district from our entrance?
From your entrance,
Wait. You do have a city map.
I do have a city map.
I mean, a load of good will do us down here, but at least it could give us an idea of how far we'd have to go.
Sense of direction,
I mean-
you know.
If nothing else, I do have keen mind, so I always know.
Ah,
which
fuck
direction's
you.
north.
in your mind.
Well, I know which way is north.
Remember that Bird chose this, Eric. Like,
He
he
did.
could have chosen not to say fuck
Some-
the DM, but
He made the worst character for me.
Unknowingly, mind you, unknowingly.
I
Bird,
don't know
you
about
know.
unknowingly.
Bruh.
So, Bird, for your reference, because you would know where north is, I have put it on the map.
I get-
Is that the way
yeah,
the
now I
district
feel
one?
like an asshole.
No,
Awesome. Which direction are we supposed to be heading?
you need to be heading northeast.
Fantastic.
I like how then you drew the map for the south.
I did. Because
Pretty much we're heading towards the right.
You can just turn the compass right now. You
Yep.
won't go anywhere.
The best we can do is straightforward to this next cross section.
Alright, I'll proceed with caution in that direction, just looking out for anything.
okay. Before that happens, as you descended the ladder, we're gonna rewind a little bit here.
Oh,
As you descended the ladder, it became distinctly colder. The temperature dropped. It is autumn, but the continent of Pendarvis is generally kind of a mild place. It's pretty warm most of the time. And the temperature here is dropping a lot more than you would think it should for the time of year and for the amount that you have gone down.
Sorry.
That's alright. As you descend the ladder, I need everyone to make perception checks.
perception. Which shitty dice do I want to
Eight.
use right now?
15.
I'm rolling like dick.
That one!
That one, great.
Not that big.
17.
Ooh.
11.
Okay. Peck, what'd you get?
8.
8. Gavin, what'd you get? And Alatar, I think, is who I'm. Alatar, did you give me your roll? You did not.
15.
Sorry, I got an 11. I was muted.
11. That's okay. Everyone except Peck notices on the wall, as you're climbing down, crusting the stone of the chute that leads down into the sewer.
Just for reference, I had a nat one, so I probably wouldn't notice this either.
Oh yeah, you probably wouldn't either. That's true. A patch of fuzzy, dark-colored material coating the stone. And Jornok, you said you were carrying a torch.
No, Peck's got the torch.
Yeah.
Peck's got a torch.
Yep.
Wherever Peck goes, Jornok, you notice as he passes through, these patches kind of bloom out and expand. And as you look up, you can see them reaching almost all the way to the top of the sewer entrance.
I will point it out to somebody else because I don't know what to make of it.
That's gross.
We are in a sewer.
But that's not poop.
No, and I don't know what it is.
Is it
Huh.
living?
Peck's
You
gonna
know
stab
what?
it.
Why
with
don't you go and poke it with a stick and figure it out?
Peck's gonna stab it with the back end of my potato stick.
Okay. I need you to make a con save.
Oh fuck me. Okay. Hey, 21.
All right. Let's see here. I need to roll some dice. Here we go. 5 points of cold damage.
Holy fuck!
Damn.
What happened?
As you reached out to touch it, a burst of almost like dust-looking particles burst from the fuzzy material on the stone, and it just sort of wafted towards you, and you breathed it in, and you instantly felt cold all over, and your hands grew rigid on the
I
ladder.
did succeed that save though.
Yeah, you did.
Whoa. Okay, that would kill me if it succeeded. Or failed.
Oh, damn.
Peck will just sort of sit like.
Do not
Okay,
touch.
I recommend never do that again. Okay, let's go now.
Okay.
Well, this place is terrifying.
So are we
Reload.
proceeding?
We're just ignoring that? Just moving on? Alright.
Okay, so I'm gonna go about there, and then for the fuck of it, I'm going to use Divine Sense. As an action, you can detect good and evil. Until the end of your next turn, you can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell or know the location of any celestial, fiend, undead within 60 feet. That is not behind total cover. You can use this feature 2 times. So I can probably see like all the way down in this direction, up in this direction. And I do have dark vision up to 60 feet. But obviously I can't detect anything like in a adjacent hallway or something.
Right.
So I'm just using that,
okay.
see if I can detect anything.
All right, hold on. I'm opening something in a new tab. I have 1,000 tabs open right now. Open a new tab.
I gotta go to the bathroom quick. Be right back.
No, Ryan, you can't.
Oh, never mind.
Where's your pee bottle?
I'll just do it on this useless drawer Padley made.
Ryan, I swear to God, if you pee on my new end tables, I'm gonna be so pissed.
Well, good news, I don't have to pee.
Oh no.
So I think you're safe.
You don't sense anything that triggers your sense, but as the spell effect is receding, you feel a slight pressure on the tips of your toes, on the tops of your boots. And you look down and notice a rat is crossing over your foot. But it's not just any rat. It's a rat, and at the top of its head, a large, unblinking reptilian eye is staring up at you.
I'm gonna see that, be a little bit revolted, and you take my quarterstaff and kind of like, I'm just trying to think, would he nudge it off, or actually try to kill it? I think he would try to nudge it off.
No, hit that bitch.
Boot it.
Eat it.
Boot it down the hallway.
Eat it.
Or eat it.
I'm gonna nudge it off.
Okay. It kind of squeaks at you angrily, it chatters its teeth, and it kind of scurries away.
I am noticeably disturbed. I do not like rats.
Careful where you're stepping. What the hell is that was drawn?
That's, roadblocks.
Okay.
Because the sewer is a straight line, and that would be the shortest dungeon ever.
Kid, you move forward.
The only directions we can really head right now is right and forward.
Gavin.
Did he have to pee, or is that someone else? No, that was Ryan who had to pee.
Ryan. Ducky, you're muted or dead.
I'm very dead.
Oh, fuck.
I was just asking.
I'm sorry, was that really loud? Hold on. Let me turn down my mic, I'm sorry.
Wasn't that bad for me, but I don't know.
I'm sorry if I blew out anybody's eardrums there.
You are okay. I forgive you.
I was just
You're
asking
gonna-
if you're gonna move your character up because I was gonna try and take the rear guard.
Yes, and I can't reduce it any. Great, awesome. Yes, I'm moving forward.
Okay.
All right. So you're moving forward. What?
Grey Tusk, where go next?
You're definitely not taking a left, but we can head forward or right. Which way did the rat run into?
It just ran across your boot. It was running from. The
Well, after I nudged it off, where did it run?
It ran back the way it came. So this direction.
Okay. Let's hang a right. And I'm gonna start moving down this direction. Unless there's something that's gonna stop me beforehand.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. As you go a little further down the hallways of the sewers, you notice that the ceiling is starting to drip with water. And the further down the passages you go, the more you see like little stalactites hanging from the ceiling. And here and there's some rubble. It looks like there was a cave-in, old cave-in, cause of erosion, just natural wear and tear.
So, stalactites, are they natural causes, or are they, like, alien to what it should be?
By what it should be, do you mean?
Well, I mean, obviously it's kind of weird having a stalactite in a sewer system, but does it look like it was naturally formed? Or is it like a living entity, maybe?
Make a nature check.
Nature check. Which dice did I fuck up with? It wasn't this one, but I didn't have good rolls with this one tonight. Okay, nature. 15.
15? It is a little strange, but you are also aware that this is like a wet part of the continent, and if these happen to be in limestone, it's possible that some limestone over time leached through the mortar of the bricks of the top of the sewer and are sort of forming these thin stalactites.
Okay.
So it is strange, but it's probably not like ideal, but it's not necessarily.
Anything else I might have saw that could be considered unnatural while looking through here? But I'd also be looking down the hallway, see if there's anything noteworthy.
It just looks like rubble, like parts of the bricks coating the sewer wall sort of fell in. It looks like there are some tools scattered as though efforts are underway to patch parts of the sewer, general maintenance, that sort of thing.
Okay. So then I think we're gonna hang a left here. Start making my way this way. And I assume everyone is following, yes?
Yeah. Gavin, or I should say Ducky, said he'll be right back and roll 20 if you didn't notice me.
Okay.
I'm just assuming I'm at the back of the line, so.
That's fair.
So as your party moves forward, and these are not to scale, and these are not actually frogs, 3 of these things drop from the ceiling. They look like worms. I'm
Ryan, you should scoot up because I think that Jormok had rear guard.
So they actually fell here.
Wrong
as
way.
Jornok was stepping forward.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, like in the middle of our group?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
They are thin, worm-like creatures.
So I'm guessing I would have been here or there by the time they dropped.
Yeah. They have mouths with very sharp claw teeth that still have pieces of rock jammed onto them and around them, and little sucker mouths that are sort of flexing open, and you can see circular holes just rimmed with sharp needle-like teeth. They're the same color as the stone. They're shaped so that they're like wide at the top and then narrow, pointed at the bottom. They've got wide red eyes that just don't blink, and they peer at you.
You want to move Gavin up to here really quick?
Up to where?
Because he was like third in line.
Oh yeah.
He's just gone right now.
Okay. I need Peck and Jornok to make dex saves.
21!
Peck?
Give me a second here. I don't think I get the thing. Yeah.
No, you don't.
See, I don't think I get it right now.
Yeah, get it at like level 2 at least.
18.
18. So you both kind of slide aside as these things from the ceiling, and they just kind of writhe. They're wet and they're slimy looking, and they just kind of writhe on the ground in front of you. They're pretty large. They're 3-4 feet long.
Peck's gonna proclaim, "Danger!" And then turn around and get ready to whack if he needs to. He's gonna get in a defensive position.
Yep, I will step back but also prepare to whack.
Okay.
He also unsheathes the potatoes.
All right. So are you standing there?
What are they doing? Are they moving at all?
They're writhing on the ground a little bit.
I'm gonna ready the dodge action.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the same thing.
And wait and see what they do.
All right. They just kind of wriggle and shriek and make their way kind of up the wall. They just kind of serpentine wriggle, kind of like a snake, up the wall of the sewer onto the ceiling. They, with their teeth, they latch back onto the stone and they drop the bottom of their body, and then they hang. After a couple seconds, their swinging momentum stops, and they're hanging motionless, identical to the other stalactites in this part of the sewers.
Oh,
interesting.
That's sneaky.
So it was the stalactite. Okay.
I will carefully push past them.
Okay.
I take it nobody died.
Not yet, no.
Okay.
Found out what the stalactites are.
Lovely.
They're dangerous ceiling boogers.
So let's avoid touching those.
Excuse me.
I like the ambiance.
Thanks, man. It's called Primitive Goblin Tribe.
I may have to steal this.
Primitive Goblin Rituals. Iron Cthulhu Apocalypse is the name of the artist.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Iron Cthulhu Apocalypse. Okay.
Yep. All right. So what are you guys doing? The things have returned to the ceiling.
I'm gonna be backing into Gavin, like trying to edge them to keep going.
Continue.
Oh, Ryan, you're muted.
Ryan,
I just kind of sprint forward.
you
can you hear me?
sprint forward. Yes, we can hear
Yeah.
you.
Okay, I just
Okay.
sprint forward, just kind of going, ah, trying to get past the screechy things.
All right. And how far are you going?
I'll probably just go like right here.
Where you're standing, I need you, Og, to make a perception check.
Okay.
Also, as a side note, this piece of debris right here looks like a crying goblin.
I got a 21.
A 21. You hear across the stone of the ceiling here. It sounds like something scratching the stone above you.
Well, that's terrifying. I move away from the noise
All right.
and just kind of go right here and try to hide.
Follows you, and
Oh,
it kind
fuck.
of makes its way down the corridor here and here, and then some of it goes here and it splits off and it moves along here and here and here. And then dropping down from the ceiling, again, not really lizard men, and not really frogs, are four-limbed, small. They're a little shorter than Peck, and they have long, thin heads and arms that end in five-limbed hands, but they're kind of almost like star-shaped. They don't have like a definite palm. They just open up, kind of like almost like suckers. And each of these sucker hands is covered with barbs. And when they open their mouth, it's a big circle of just sharp, pointy teeth dripping with ropes of saliva, and their skin is leathery green. And as they move their arms, you can see that their arms, they don't seem to be rigid like most arms do. They just kind of move and flow like rubber.
I politely bow, and then I run.
As you bow, hisses at you, and it takes up the space that you left. Let's have some initiative.
Thanks, Brian.
No problem.
Oh man, I roll so shit today.
I got an initiative of an 18.
Watch this be the one time I can actually roll a good initiative, even though I have no initiative modifier and just have a 0.
Nope, it's gonna be bad again. Go.
Oh yeah, it probably will be. But
Do
let's see. It's probably better than average. It's a 13.
There you go.
All right,
Took
so
a different-
Baskar, you got a 13.
Yeah, we should. I don't know if you were doing it in numerical
How do,
order. Sorry.
how do you do initiative?
Well, I'm writing down people's names right now because I'm still doing it like on my notes.
Mhm.
What is your dex modifier though, Baskar?
0.
Oh, great.
Ouch.
All right. Gavin, what's your dex or initiative?
My initiative is 18.
Nice. Heck,
8.
8.
8.
Alatar,
13.
what's your dex?
17.
What's your modifier? Your dex modifier?
+3.
+3. Okay.
Wow.
Jornok.
16.
Nice. And Og.
14 for dexterity, right?
For initiative. Which is kind of basically a dex.
Yeah.
Alright. So, Gavin is going first, then Jornok, then Og, then Alatar, then the creatures, then Baskar,
I'm pretty low on the list still, though.
then Peck.
You're not last.
You're not last, Peck. Yay for you. Alright, so... Hold on, I'd like to find some better battle music if I could. That'd be nice. Gavin, what would you like to do?
What the hell are these things? All right. I guess it's time to say the thing and cast Eldritch Blast.
Ah. Okay.
He said the thing. Sorry, continue.
Is that a save for me?
No, it's just an attack
Attack
roll.
roll.
Okay.
Oh God, is that a toad behind me?
It's not really a toad. It's just what I found quickly.
Is it an enemy?
It is an enemy.
I would like to blast that one and not the green one.
Great.
I will turn around this way.
Okay.
And does a hold on, let me find my modifiers here. Does a 17 hit?
Woo. Wow. Hold on. I'm deafened to myself. 17 does
Yes.
hit. Yes.
Awesome. That is a solid 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay. What type of damage?
Force. A pure bolt of starlight.
Okay. Green, red, and you fired at the red one, correct?
Correct.
Okay. 6 force damage. Anything else that you'd like to do?
That's really all I've got.
Okay. Jornock, you are next.
All right, I move down. I focus on the red one,
Okay.
and I reach out. I open up my jaws, and I try and take a bite out of him.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
All right, bite attack. 16.
That just hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. 8 damage.
8 damage. The same one. As you bite down your jaws over its throat, you kind of pull back and it screams, and this black, oily blood oozes from its open wounds as it dies.
I spit it back out.
All right.
I turn to focus at the next one, but I can't get there, so I'm just gonna hiss.
All right. Oh.
I don't have any weapons, do I?
No. You have your
I didn't
fist.
buy any. I just kind of stay back. The rest of the group seems to be handling themselves all right.
Okay.
I just give everyone a thumbs up for good luck.
Encourage.
Hmm.
Too bad you're not a bard.
Yes. All right. It is Alatar's turn.
I guess I'm gonna try casting a firebolt at the green one.
Okay. Do I make a dex save?
What?
Do I make a dex save? I do not remember. I do not have spells memorized, people, so...
Firebolt is just an attack. He has to try and hit it. There's no save or anything.
13.
That misses. So your firebolt down the hall, and you can see briefly in the light from your flame that strange fluffy stuff that was on the wall when you came in, it bursts to life and just sort of crawls along the wall, following in the wake of your firebolt.
Oh, good.
It seems to like the fire.
What a terrible shot.
All right. It is the green one's turn. Unless there's anything else you'd like to do, Alatar.
Nope.
Okay. The green one, having no choice but to attack the orc in front of it, is going to make 2 tentacle attacks. First one is going to be an 18 to hit.
Justin?
Oh, sorry. Say that one more time.
18 to hit Baskar.
Yes, that hits.
Okay. And 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits too.
All right.
Am I already gonna die?
I hope not.
He's our healer.
I'm the
Please don't
pseudo
die.
healer. Fuck you.
12 points of bludgeoning damage. And
Oh,
3 points of piercing damage.
But that's my full health. I'm already down.
Okay.
oof.
You are also grappled. Since you are unconscious, you automatically fail your save.
Oof.
But one of its tentacles is out of commission.
The sewers are dangerous as fuck.
All right. Baskar, I need you to make a death save. It's your turn.
16.
Good.
Good job. All right. It's your turn.
Fuck. God, I don't know how the hell I can get to
Don't die.
Can
I
anyone
give another
even
thumbs up
heal
of
me?
don't die.
Because I was the only one who had the ability to heal.
Yup.
I can't see it from where I am if I look around the corner, can I?
Yes, you can. And you can see the body of your giant orc friend lying curled up in one of its tentacles on the ground.
Mm.
Hello there?
Hi. Hello?
Hello.
It's rhythm.
I don't know what I do, sorry.
Rhythm not playing shit, even though I told it to. Probably because I spelled play wrong.
Our palette.
I'm going to
Pally.
just I'm just going to whip a dart down the hallway at it.
Okay.
Oh, that's damn it.
Should have killed that fucking rat.
Fuck, that's 10 to hit.
And to hit, that misses.
As a movement, then I'm going to scoot around to here.
Okay.
And I guess that'll be my turn.
All right. Back at the top, it's Gavin.
Awesome. Oh, we killed the red thing. Sorry,
Yep. And then the green thing wiped out Justin.
Cool. I'm gonna blast it with Eldritch Blast.
Fucking level 1s.
It's scary, yo.
It is.
All right.
Oh shit, I got a 20.
Hey.
A natural 20?
Yep.
Great. Go ahead
How
and
do
roll
you
damage.
do criticals?
So you double the dice and then add your modifier.
So I roll 2d10?
You can actually you just roll the d10, you double that number, then you add your modifier, right?
Ah,
Well,
Okay.
Eldritch Blast at this level shouldn't have a modifier.
it does not because I don't have the invocation. That is 14.
Wow.
Nice.
Have you decided if your Eldritch Blast takes particular form?
Yes, it is shaped like a star. It is pure. It is a bolt of pure starlight.
All right, so this bright white, I'm assuming, light bursts out of Gavin's hand and spears past Alatar right into the breast of this beast, and it shrieks, and it's a hole steaming and black just erupts in its chest, and its guts kind of out onto the ground as the light slashes its way through the entity, and it dies.
Oh, that's it. That's all my good rolls for the session, guys.
I am gonna. Well, is combat over?
Combat is
my
over,
turn.
but I need another death save from Baskar.
I was gonna say, like, I could hope to try to get to him before my turn and try and do some medicine bullshit.
10. I think a 10 is a success.
That's a success. Yep.
Yep.
That's just what you needed. Yes, Jornok, if you want to do something, you can.
I gonna try and come up. I'm gonna try and like take out a banner that I have in my inventory. I'm gonna try and like stop the bleeding.
Okay, go ahead and make a medicine check.
Peck's gonna run over here and just look around the hallway just to see if anything's coming up and down the hallway at all.
Natural 20 for 22.
Nice.
All right. You see immediately that these tentacles with the barbs did a severe amount of damage to him. His core area, his arms are just slashed to bits. to bits, and the blood is oozing out between the remains of the tentacle that are wrapped around his midsection. You manage to wrap your banner piece around his arm wounds. You don't have quite enough for his midsection. He is an orc. He's a pretty big guy, but you do find scraps of cloth, just like spare pieces of clothes and whatever in your pack that you can use to also bind his chest wounds and stabilize him.
Do I see anything coming up and down the hallway at all?
Make a perception check.
Okie dokie. 23.
23. You don't see anything, but you do hear echoing little from the corridors. It sounds like rats.
I'm gonna stand vigilant. If anything gets near, let me know.
All right. So Beskar is stabilized. He is still at 0 hit points, but he does not have to make death saves anymore.
We need to find a way out fast. I will pull him over my shoulder, fireman carry him.
All right. So you are carrying Beskar, and Peck is keeping watch. That seems like a pretty great place to end it for tonight.
Oh boy.
Oh, that was fun.
Oh boy.
I didn't even get a round of combat and I went down. What the fuck?
We should have taken it as a sign when I poked the wall, succeeded a save, and half died.
Yeah.
This is a dangerous sewer. We should have gone through the crack and left them. You're right, Gavin.
It's a terrible idea.
Yeah, I told you, I've used the sewers. I have not traversed them.
Dangerous shit. Holy crap.
Very.
Unintended or not intended?
Huh?
Never mind.
All I gotta say is, damn. Good thing we took out one of them before it got to attack, at least.
Yeah,
Definitely enjoying this.
Good.
It's been a while since I've been a player, and boy, I'm having fun.
I'm still learning how to balance your combat for you people, so...
Oh, it's fine. I'll take a little bit of adjustment.
And you have no weapons, so...
Yep.
Yeah.
Level 1's always just super fucking spooky.
Don't touch my staff!
Yeah, these are pretty easy sewer monsters, and yeah. That got a little
Are they?
He rolled really good on his hit, though, didn't he?
I got a 7.
No, not you, the sewer monster.
He did.
I critted.
He
rolled
got
max
my
damage.
exact health.
Yeah, he rolled max damage on the first die. So...
Yeah, that was a little rough. 12 damage in one hit at level. That would have downed me in one hit.
Yeah, that would have downed everyone.
Wait, how much was it?
12 damage and then 3 more, I think, on top of that.
Yeah.
I would have survived.
With 1.
Damn, you guys and your health.
One health.
If you were raging, you'd be much better.
Yeah, Jornuk's kind of chunky.
1 health is 1 health, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just glad the one next to me died right away, because I would have been down.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was ready to take my bonus action attack, but he went down, and then I'm like, can't reach the other one. I guess I'm staying here.
Yeah, and I thought someone else had healing, but then as soon as Beskar went down, I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a healer.
Yes. Not right now.
Wait, is our healer a paladin?
It is for now.
Nice. Alright.
Yeah. So I'm going to build a dungeon around this, and we'll see what I come up with for next week.
I'm excited.
1 vote would be get the fuck back out. But yeah, I don't know.
After she spends all this time building this dungeon. Alright guys, we're leaving.
I fully expect that to happen. But then I'll have a sewer dungeon. I don't
For
know.
later.
For later.
We'll come back in once we heal up and bring maybe like somebody to help. Like maybe a local healer who is bored.
No, see, here's what we do. We come in for the first encounter, we hit it, we leave, we heal up, come back in for the second encounter, we heal up, we come back out. Eventually we'll get to level 2, it'll be fine.
Oh my
Yeah.
6 months later.
We'll grind out the sewers.
Sewer.
We'll be that one MMO kid who thinks that he can get to level 99 by just killing level 0 rats.
Yep.
Yeah, those were two CR1 monsters. BT dubs.
Oh yeah, that's why they did so much damage.
Yep.
What do we need,
First
like...
thing,
Do you mind if I ask what these creatures were?
they were chokers.
Oh God. Yeah, I've never used them.
Yeah. Neither have I, but I did a quick search for good, easy in quotes, underground monsters, and that's what I came up with.
I think you need to tune down the challenge rating just a smidgen.
It's fine.
It's fine. You got
Actually, that was a pretty balanced fight for us.
Oh, really?
It's just that we're in such a bad spot where, like, because we're in level 1, which means that a character can either do 2 damage to us or 12.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And in any other level, that'd be totally fine and be laughable. But right now, that's the difference between I twisted my ankle and my head exploded.
Yep.
Fair.
Yeah.
It
the
happens.
sewer
Just
dungeon.
you just got
And
one lucky
if I
other.
if I ever run a campaign, I am not starting my players at level 1.
Oh yeah, no,
I don't
always-
know. I like it because it helps with people with, like, I don't know. I
I'll
like
at
it.
least
I
give them
approve it.
level 2 so they have some little iota of survivability.
A lot of people do that, but I like starting at level 1. And besides, it's Amanda's choice.
Yeah.
Level 1,
I know.
level 1's great. I really do like starting at level 3, at least for 5th edition. Because that's where kind of
You get
every
the perk.
class hits their archetype, and they get to
Yeah.
choose their paths and kind of build the character from there.
Mhm.
It also offers a little more flexibility when it comes up to backstories. Like, you have gone on adventures before. You are level 3. You have obviously faced monsters of some sort.
This works too, though, because we all have our own little, like, innocent backstories now.
Oh yeah, no, I'm loving what we
It's
got now.
totally-
I'm not ragging
it's
on what we
perfectly
got.
fine.
I like
Well.
starting at level 1. I think it's fun to get into your character. Normally, you would not be in a sewer dungeon. I did not plan for there to be a sewer dungeon. Your first dungeon was not supposed to have any encounters like this, so.
Well, I'm enjoying the level 1 sewer dungeon.
Yeah.
Pull out the Beskar.
Hey, after
When
a
he
long
wakes
rest,
up.
I mean, I'll tell it to you, but you won't hear it.
after a long rest, you'll have all your health back.
Yeah, are we taking a long rest immediately, guys?
In the sewer filth, yeah.
That's totally safe, especially when the walls spit 5 cold damage at those who succeed saves.
I knew what that was, and I'm being good.
Thank you. I figured a bunch of you knew what it was.
I don't have as much experience, so I probably wouldn't know myself.
Oh, I haven't played D&D enough.
Yes, Amanda, I'm really enjoying playing this. I
Oh,
really
good.
am.
I'm glad. I hope I don't kill everyone next week. I'm really gonna try not to.
Do not be
Since-
afraid to kill anyone.
Well, I'm not gonna kill you on purpose.
Okay. I can live with that. Or not. It depends on the
I
dice.
mean, like, yeah, obviously it depends on the dice, but I would have liked to have, stayed up on the first encounter.
You get unlucky, you just get unlucky.
I
That's
just
what
got
the dice
smacked in the face with a pile of bricks, essentially.
That's what the dice did, dude. I can't
Yep.
change what the dice did.
You filled
Honestly,
the
it's a
sock
level 1
with dice,
encounter.
with metal dice, and smacked me in the face with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, would you rather I hit you with the real damage, or would you rather I fudge something?
I'd rather be ate by a Tarrasque.
That can happen. If you want it to happen, I can totally throw in a Trask.
You
know
can go
what's
up and
really
just start
nasty,
punching
though?
guards, that'll happen.
You know what's really nasty though? A scorpion can kill us.
Yeah.
A challenge 0 creature can almost one shot most of our health bars here. And if it
we
rolls
should
a
try to
critical,
swarm squirrels.
oh no.
In fairness, I think some types of scorpions could kill in real life too. So,
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
so that's actually not that unrealistic. Not too unrealistic.
I think I'm gonna go
Oh,
ahead and
but
stop
we'll
this
hit a
stream.
certain level.
Yeah.
And that'll be it.